Notes from the road. Good morning, everyone. I am on my way to my oldest son's 4th grade moving up ceremony, which I'm very excited for, and I can't believe that my baby, who was born yesterday, it seems like, has made it through all of elementary school. And this day has been so trying, and it's only 9:20 in the morning. Got a text this morning that one of my employees is called in, and then I got a phone call that my head person wasn't there, and it was 10 to 7. We start at 7, and he ended up showing up. Then I had somebody else call. Like I said, somebody else called in. One other person didn't show up. So I was down 4 people. I am now down 3 people. One person should be showing up at like 10:30. He has a regularly scheduled appointment on Mondays with his son. Then the scrap truck came, and the truck wasn't big enough to pick up all the scrap. And so I have to pay more money to have a different truck come. And I was like, it doesn't make sense to have 2 trucks come. Yes, I need these other things picked up from the company that they're delivering the scrap to, but I need all of this done. So that was all before like 8:20. Then, and that while trying to get my kids ready for school and getting dressed for my son's moving up ceremony. So switching gears from work mode to mom mode, and about to go get my youngest son from class so that he can celebrate his big brother's moving up ceremony. This is not the first time I've pulled him from class for an important event. This is actually the second time this year. The last time was my oldest poetry reading in class. I had my youngest come and witness that as well. So, despite what is typical, I am staying aligned with my values and what's important, and celebrating with the 3 of us, our little family, and ensuring that my kids get to, experience these things. Not too long ago, I had pulled my oldest from school for a day to come with me to accept an award. I was awarded Business Partner of the Year for a local school, Hudson Valley Pathways Academy, and which was a big honor. And honestly, at first I was like, do I even deserve this? Because I have not been physically there this year to work with the students on our projects. But I did stay involved, overseeing someone else in our office who was the one who was there in person to launch the project, to be there for the presentations, and to give feedback to the students. So we work with the school to give real projects that affect manufacturing, and this one was to have the students help figure out a more technologically advanced way of scheduling our production, and the students came up with wonderful ideas. I was very proud of the whole project. So I have been staying involved, but not to the extent that I would like to. But one of the things that I mentioned multiple times in coaching, and as well as during my acceptance speech, was a quote that I got from Denzel Washington's speech for I believe it was Yale graduation, where he said, each one teach one. So for every lesson that I learn, I like to pass it along, whether that be to my kids or to my team members at work, and also to the students, right? Is that we're handing off responsibilities and teaching moments and lessons learned to the next generation. So this was part of that. And my son got to go to a business event, which was actually held at a place that I used to work. So he got to see some of the projects that I had worked on. He got to see where I used to work. I got to talk to him about, what I was doing as an engineering manager in a architectural high-end lighting company. He shook hands with students and teachers and administrators. One of them was my teacher in college who now works with the school. It was just an amazing event, and got to witness mommy being celebrated. So, and this may be a school that he gets to attend when he is in high school. So I'm very excited about it. But it was again, a little bit of a tough decision whether to take him out of school, but it wasn't that difficult once I realized that, once I started thinking about what was aligned with my values and what I think is important for my kids. And once I did that, it was really a no-brainer that, it was more important for him to come to that event than to go to school for the day. So I am pulling in now to celebrate the moving up of my oldest. I'm very excited and look forward to the future for him. And, if you like what you're hearing, please follow me on Instagram at Full Moon in Aries. And we are in the process, and that process is I am becoming. Have a wonderful day, blessed day, enjoy the day despite the rain. So one of the things that the kids and I talked about that I'll reiterate here just because it makes so much sense is we can choose joy even when it's raining. And yesterday that was the case. We ended up with a beautiful day at the water park, and today it's raining, but we are going to have an amazing day anyway. Resilience, adaptability, that's what I'm practicing today and modeling for my kids. Despite how hard things can be, we're going to enjoy. Hope you do too. Have a great day.